Welcome to Grapes and Debates, a podcast where we'll uncork some incredible wine and debate varietals of issues within the restaurant industry, one glass at a time. And now, your hosts and owners of SoNapa Grille, Adam Barringer, Chris Botting, and Joe Bates.
This is actually episode 37 of Grapes and Debates. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here I am. I'm without my compadres. I'm without Chris and without Joe. It's the first time I've done it with, solo. My name's Adam Barringer, founder of SoNapa Grille. We've got Jim Rushing,
That's
the
me.
proud new owner of Tianos.
The grill at
The
Tianos.
grill at
The Grill at
Tianos.
Tianos.
The
Yeah.
grill at Tianos.
And Travis, my man, Dever.
Co-owner.
Hey, congratulations,
Yeah, it's
guys.
fun.
Congratulations.
Good project.
Awesome. Well, Joe is going to the Greek festival, so Joe couldn't be here today. And then Chris called me a few minutes ago and said, "You will not believe what happened." He's at a real estate, I guess, continuing education for multifamily homes in Orlando, and he parked in a valet lot. Do you know what happened?
Is he towed?
He got towed. He got towed.
Well, at least he's out learning. At least
He is.
doing.
He's
he was at an
he's learning.
educational event.
We're gonna have to edit that. We're editing that, Chris. So anyway,
Read the signs.
yeah.
signs.
I don't. Maybe he was. Listen, I don't know. But anyway, so we have a couple of wines. Some that I haven't had. This Juggernaut, I haven't had. You said that was a sample that they dropped off to you, and then we have Provenance. We have been to that tasting room in Napa before. It's it's a decent Napa Valley cab, and then we have here the Caymus California. I just happen to be wearing my Caymus 50th anniversary. We got the 50th anniversary here, and we have the Caymus California. So we got a nice little lineup of wines, which we'll drink, we'll talk about. But really, you guys just took over Tianos and renamed it the Grill at Tianos. Fun stuff, opening a new restaurant, new business.
Day number 4 today.
Day number 4.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting week.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for the viewers that live here in New Smyrna, surrounding areas, still going to be the same food.
For the most part,
For the
Chef
most
Pete.
part.
Chef Pete's been here a
I got to
long
tell you,
time.
he's been, and the pizza
Yeah.
served fresh is as good as any pizza in town.
Homemade dough.
Yeah.
Pete's great, and
His recipes are great.
Yeah, we're not making any drastic changes to the menu. I think you'll see some internal changes where we've got new furniture coming in.
Sure.
Really just trying to make it a little bit nicer and a golf. And really part of our agreement with the city was to cater to the golfers as well. So all the golfers that play out there, we're going to be taking care of them from the morning on. Roll into a great happy hour, and then we've always had a good dinner service.
Right.
So it'll be a little bit of a transition, but that's the plan.
I think our goal is to add and not necessarily change right away.
Sure.
But to add to the experience, to add to the hospitality. Between my lifetime in the restaurant business and Travis has been around in and around the restaurant business his entire life. I think we bring a lot of fresher ideas, a lot of true understanding of what the New Smyrna market needs and what our people like and enjoy, and we can have fun with it.
Yeah. Well, I say Chef Pete was Eric Amalfitano's mentor in the early days, and Chef Eric helped really transform our food program, and can't say enough, give him enough accolades. So it really started with Chef Pete. So you really have a great foundation there, and well, shoot, Jim.
Just to build on that, I've had my time with Eric too, Chef Eric Amalfitano, but every time Chef Pete's name comes up, that's my mentor. That's my mentor.
Yeah.
So a lot of Chef Eric's chops. I mean, he went to Johnson and Wales. He's been fully educated, but he got all of his
hands-on
The real
experience.
school.
rocks from Chef Pete.
Yeah, my first job was at Franco's. here in
Hang on a second.
and Chef Pete was
You're
there when I
just
was
not.
15.
You're just not a realtor. You're just not a
Yeah.
owner of Kai's here.
Yeah.
So you really did work in a restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's all I ever did.
Really?
I was at Franco's when I was 15, and Chef Pete was there, and so yeah, I've known him for 30 years ago is when I first met.
Okay.
So we're real excited.
Go even further back in your restaurant experience, and your dad's best friend.
Yeah, we got the garlic. I helped open the garlic. So I have a little background in it.
Right.
I helped my brother open the spot.
Yep.
But definitely real estate's my career. So
Yeah.
I'm not changing that. But
Okay. All right.
I got a good partner.
You got a good partner.
Restaurant, so.
And Jim, you were with the. Speaking of the garlic, you were at the garlic for quite some time. Outriggers, crushing it. Yeah. So well, congratulations, guys, on the new venture. And I got to tell you, we were there the other night. The food was awesome. And I say, don't change that pizza.
We won't.
Don't
promise.
change that pizza. All right. So as we kind of debate, what do you think the most difficult thing so far that you've had to encounter? And I know you're really taking over an existing operation. I mean, was it going through getting liquor licenses? Was it? I mean, what did you think the most difficult part of taking over this business has been?
I kind of I say two sides of it.
Yeah.
One was trying to work with a seller who still really loved their restaurant and work through the emotions of negotiating and then going through contractual problems
Sure.
and and not taking things too personal. But
Yep.
that was a hard thing because Victoria and Kathy had been there a long time.
long time.
And it's their baby. Their
Yes.
family works there. And
Sure.
so you're trying not, that was a tough part on the contract side
Right,
on that
yeah.
side. And then doing the liquor licenses and all that, even though we hired a company to help us do it,
Yep.
it was still,
Yeah.
that side of it was a lot to get. I mean,
Right.
dealing with the city of New Smyrna, we had to get an assignment, a lease
Yeah.
from the city and meeting with the commissioners and the mayor. And just there was a lot of aspects
Yeah.
to get things in order to get it
And
done.
a lot of people don't know the back end of trying to get a restaurant open. Like, yeah, let's just
It's
open this thing.
So much,
There's
so
so much.
many things.
Especially when a municipality is your landlord.
No, and that just adds another layer. Yeah. Well, so you've successfully navigated those pathways.
Yep.
And I know the challenges that face you ahead, but probably the number one challenge that if everybody that I've talked to across the industry, it's always people. And we say 80% of all restaurant problems are people problems.
Sure.
And all people problems, communication problems. So,
Yeah, we've had a great response from the staff there.
good.
We didn't lose anybody.
That's awesome.
We thought we might have a
Yeah.
little issue there. We've been talking to people and
Good.
telling them maybe.
Right.
But as of now,
As of now, we've retained 100% of the staff. We're getting ready to go into our busier time
Sure.
of season, so we will have to spruce up the staff and
Yeah.
and build on it. And that's cyclical in this town and in this industry. But as of now, everybody that was an existing employee is super excited to be on
Good.
board and to see some fresh energy come into
Yeah.
the place.
And you, because Tianos is at the golf course, and I can tell you back when I was mayor, and this is it came before us, that the golf course manager came to the city and said, listen, we're losing our asses on food service. We should probably think about going out to bid and having somebody else come in here and take over the food service. And on one side of me, because I'm a restaurant owner, I understand the difficulties of it. But then on the other side, it's typical government.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and they don't run it efficiently. Nobody really gives a fuck. It's the government.
the government could never operate a restaurant.
No.
It's too personal.
Right. And exactly. So, and I remember the lease going to Vittorio, and we were very happy for them. I just don't know if they ever embrace the fact that they're on a golf course and you have golfers teeing off at, I don't know what, 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock. I mean, you're a huge golfer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
grew up playing that golf
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
A lot of memories in that clubhouse. When they did run it, it was open for breakfast. We'd go have breakfast.
Right.
So there's a lot of memories. But you're right, and part of the city's discussions with us before giving us that assignment was, how are you going to take care of the golfers?
Yes.
And we've got some great concepts, ideas that we're already starting to implement. I think Monday, we'll be starting a light breakfast type service with grab-and-go products.
Okay.
Sandwiches and breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
And, things, and we'll be open.
Nothing goes better with a breakfast sandwich than a cold 6-pack of beer.
Yeah. Or some
Well,
Bloody
I will say
Marys.
this: you don't even need to get crazy on a breakfast sandwich, because if you're a golfer and you just want to grab something,
Right.
as long as you got some protein bars, maybe a breakfast burrito, a roll of toilet paper, boom,
and cold
you're
beer.
good. Yeah.
Yep. So that is exactly what we've got ready to go. We got the products in; they've been ordered. So it's
Coming
just,
in.
It's an implement.
Still a
Yeah,
couple days out.
Yeah,
So we
so
wanted to
it's-
find the right product. We went through several samples and
Right.
just something that's going to be stable and be able to be just as fresh at 8 a.m. as it is at 9. So,
Good.
we want to.
Awesome.
There's a lot more science to it than just
And
frying up an egg.
No, there is.
the
There is.
golfers have given us such a great. I know a lot of them.
Yeah, of course.
And I used to be the Men's Golf Association president and all this stuff out there. So I grew up with these guys.
Right.
I've known them for years. And
Just a little on this one. I just had that. I really want to try this Juggernaut because I've seen it, and you said it's part of the Prisoner Company,
Thought
or
it was. I don't know if it had been sold off. I know that between them and Orin Swift, there was so much.
so basically
going
we
on,
don't
but-
really know anything
but I
about it.
believe the
It's a
origin
sample
was- yes.
that
Yes.
a rep dropped off to you, and you're so gracious to bringing this instead of bringing
we were
the
on our way here, and she brought in a handful of them. So
yeah, instead of bringing that bottle of Silver Oak that I thought you were going to bring.
We're
But-
saving that for a post game.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's in the car getting warm. For
Oh
you.
yeah, perfect.
but back to the golfers, they've really come in and really excited.
Good.
They want to be there. They want to enjoy it. That's their clubhouse in their minds.
Yeah.
A lot of members there.
Sure.
And we forget that there's members at that golf course.
I put
hundreds and hundreds of them.
Not
Cubes.
opposed to that.
All right.
And so it's good. They're excited. They're our primary,
Okay,
target.
so let's say for lunch, out there hacking up the golf course. I come back in and I'm gonna grab lunch.
Yep.
What can I expect as a menu? Am I getting
upcoming or
burgers?
right now?
No, upcoming.
Upcoming. I think you're going to see you're going to see burgers and hot dogs of some
Okay.
sort.
Okay.
I think
And
you're
of the
gonna
grab and go variety.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
you're going to see a
Pizza
new
slices, which is currently and has historically been a huge mover.
Right.
You can grab a slice and go. I think it's a little wonky for a golf cart, but if you've got time, or also in
Listen,
our
I would eat
conversation,
pizza any fucking
Yeah,
time.
I know.
Seriously,
It's
and
true.
that pizza.
that pizza's
Yeah.
worth it. And one of the few places around where we still do offer a by the slice.
Well, I will tell you this. Prima offers it by the slice.
yes for lunch.
They do for lunch, and I think
That's
it's
great.
I think it's because sometimes people go in there like, "Fucking just give me 2 slices." They take it, put it in, boom,
30
done.
seconds. 30
Yeah.
seconds.
I think you'll see a new menu for lunch that'll be easy, but you're fresh.
Yeah.
We're going to probably see some wraps hit the menu and
Okay.
some different sandwich types, club sandwiches, more of your country club type things, but you'll still see some of Chef Pete getting in there with his Italian flair. We're looking at Italian hoagies and Chicago dips, and we've got a lot of ideas and meatball sliders, and we've been looking and kicking around.
Let me just tell you,
different ideas.
Start out. There's a concept that I just gave a speech on. I went to the Restaurant Success Summit in Arizona, and the topic that I spoke on was menus, menu engineering, menu design, and it was on a Spartan menu. And I did a lot of research on what is a Spartan menu. It's simple, it's highly profitable, and it's efficient. And it's meaning keep more items are not always better. And the other day, Joe and I were on our restaurant morning show, and we have headlines, and one of the headlines was Chili's, of all places, they've been around forever, right? Chili's up 13% in sales, while you have on the dichotomy of it, on the other side, you have TGI Fridays, bankruptcy,
Going out of business.
closing. You have something, all the different places that have closed, going out of business. Red Lobster, I mean, it has been a lot. Chili's said one of the reasons is their simplification of their menu. They went back to 4 core items, which makes up 40% of their 40% of their sales. Just 4 items.
And being value driven and really overproducing.
Yeah.
For what you do.
We've been. No, it's true. I mean, we're looking at what products we already have for dinner and
Right.
how do we incorporate a good product, something different
Yes.
though.
Yeah.
Because right now it seems like we have a light dinner menu for lunch. It's like kind of like chicken parm. It's kind of what you would expect to see on a dinner menu.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have that lunch feel to it. So it's how do we take the products and the stuff we have and turn that into 6 to 8, maybe
That's
10
it.
items at the most.
At the most.
And
Yeah.
good. And
Yeah.
quick. And
Where every
easy.
single one of them, people are going to say, God dang, that
Yeah.
was good.
That's
I'm going
what-
back. I'm
We've
going to
got Chef Pete making fresh bread. He's
Yeah.
like his sandwich. I mean, we got the products. Now it's the matter of putting together the right menu for our location.
Great. All right. Juggernaut. Did you get involved in this?
I got it.
So we just had the Provenance. It's more of your typical Napa style cab. You're getting the tannins, still dark fruit. 2019. This is a good bottle of wine.
Yeah.
This,
Jam.
I want to say that it says California designation. I believe a lot of the fruit comes from Paso Robles. I could be 100% wrong on this, but it's jammier,
You're
it's
not.
fruitier. Again, it's a little bit sweeter.
That screams Paso.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. I don't want to say it's a younger wine. I don't have my glasses, so I can't read shit. I
They
bet
were
that's,
fine.
I bet it's in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they've got it on there.
Yeah. Well,
Don't even see it.
it's okay. It's a sample. We
Yeah.
love
It is a sample.
samples.
Samples are good.
Yeah. The Juggernaut. This is an approachable
Hillside
wine.
Cabernet Juggernaut.
Yeah. I think this appeals to the American palate. I think it's an easy, approachable wine. You don't need to pair it with food.
There it is, 2022.
Oh, I said 21, 22. It's a nice young Paso cab. Sweet. Right on, guys. All right, so what else? What other obstacles you have? Any issues you got? So if you have to do a construction project, I mean, if it's just facelift stuff inside, you don't need a permit.
We don't have any construction. We're basically
It's-
turnkey. We got new furniture. We got little
Great.
things coming, but nothing that's going to shut us down.
Okay.
We signed on a Monday, and Tuesday morning Jim was there and took over.
Wow.
So it was a pretty
Yeah.
quick transition.
Well, who's running it right now? If you guys are here drinking with me,
So
Bobby Byers.
Bobby Byers.
Get outta here.
One of the
Bobby
new Florida
Byers.
legends.
really, Bobby's working with
Bobby's
you.
staying on with us. He's there 3 nights a week.
Okay.
Really, really integral. Bobby and I have worked together for years. He was a teammate of mine at Outriggers.
Yeah.
Does it to kind of supplement his family income. I'd love to have him as a full-time member
Yeah.
down the road.
He lives right down the
It's-
street.
That's
And,
awesome.
yeah, it's Bobby's.
He is.
He's great.
Solid, man. He has been an icon in New Smyrna for a
sure.
long time.
We're excited. We think we got a really good team.
Good.
So
And I'll tell you, because my parents live, like, I'm trying to think, 1, 2, 3 houses in, right on the
Fairway?
yeah, on Fairway,
Fairgreen?
but
like the driving range?
Yeah, right on the
driving
driving range.
Yeah.
And they had a golf cart, and there's a lot of times that we'll just sit out there and hit balls
Sure.
out into.
Oh yeah.
We hit balls out to people that are hitting balls.
I grew up running that golf course with
Yeah.
Matt Harvey.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
his
yeah.
dad, Pug,
Yeah,
lives
they gotta live right down the
They
street.
gotta live right next
Yeah.
door to each other.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the 5th house in. And
Yep.
I mean, we grew up running around that golf course at night hitting range balls and couldn't see what you were doing, but
Right.
you just fired them off.
That's
So-
awesome. That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations, guys. And again, you're open, and we'll just look for really more good things to come.
Thank you.
And thanks for bringing the samples. We didn't get to the Caymus, California. I think I'm just going to put that part of our collection, our Caymus collection.
By all means.
Yeah.
By all means.
Or maybe I'll bring it to the restaurant when I'm
Even
eating
better.
Chef Pete's
Some pizza.
There you go.
Pizza
He
and
made
Caymus,
a,
it goes well.
Saltimbocca for Travis the other night.
Okay.
Salted
that,
Buco is amazing. That'll be on the menu.
Oh, yeah.
When we do a refresh, there will be a
There you
Salted
go.
Buco added to the menu.
Awesome.
So
Guys,
Hey,
great luck. Taste
Thank you
toast
so much.
together. Thanks for being here.
appreciate it.